Expecting that lob.
No, there wasn't much of an indication it was coming as Trae Young threads it through and gets his stuff.
There's been so much time trying to contain him and control what he's doing, and he gets everybody involved. He's a willing passer.
Lowry marking it for two. Two makes for Len. Neither team is a particularly great free throw shooting team. And Saturansky certain that it was going to be Hawks basketball, or he was certain that he just didn't want to chase the ball. One of the two. Saturansky splashed Cam Reddish, who finally had a strong night last night after really struggling in his early part of his NBA career. That's a nice find. Wide open, didn't know it. He took Len for a ride. Otto with the find. Lowry drops it in.
The way things are, just play.
Zach's pass tipped. That's deflected into the backcourt. Saturansky for Otto. Corner for three.
To Otto.
Foul against Saturansky. That's his first, team's fourth. Drop down. There is Fernando.
That was set up by Saul.
How do you go about that? What are you looking for?
Well, you got to watch a lot of film, and you got to understand, and basically have basketball IQ. I mean, you got to understand that. Yeah. See, that sometimes is a problem. Guys feel like, well, I haven't got a shot in a while, so this is the time to get a shot, and it messes up the whole momentum of the game.
Checked in, we're in that number 95, and the Bulls get another turnover.
There you go. Bulls got numbers if they push it.
Lowry, great pass.
That's nice.
Those are piling up in this one. Oh, there's a block for Zach. Hit ahead off the touch pass, and look out.
Oh, flight 8. Fasten your seatbelt. Chicago's career is amazing. He probably could play another 2 years if he really wanted to.
He wants another shot. Oh, he was mad the first one didn't go down.
I don't know.
I think we have our answer.
Yeah.
Early jumper goes down for
Young's back in the game now. In this quarter strong.
There is Trae Young right down the boulevard for two and a foul.
Corner.
It's turnover number 9. Markkanen, splash down.
There you go. And see, it all.
Young the scoop. Herter the hesitation and a drop off for Len. That was easy.
If you couldn't play defense, boy, you wasn't getting on that floor.
To the corner, Vince Carter fills it up for 3. He's not
trying to play all these guys.
While you're managing back-to-back, too.
Herter,
will shove aside.
He's on the rise. You know, they're still developing and a couple years away, but, man, they got a nice back cut, a good pass by Lowry. Well, he's fun to watch. I mean, it's just...
Lowry from behind, got a hand on it.
Take it in, see Hutch.
Hutch, step through.
Same intensity. You know, I think they're tired of listening to people say they're not a good defensive team.
Otto for 3. You down with OP? You good?
You know, I'm pretty good. I have to admit, I got people who are asking for Starburst. Oh my goodness.
You're the candy man.
I'm a security. Oh, I tell you what, he did leave that short. He jumped 4 feet out, but he should have went 5.
2 and a foul on the other end, and it's taken away again.
Oh, 11 turnovers for the Hawks.
Thaddeus Young behind the back to Zach.
Watch your head. Zach LaVine is coming to dinner. The dunk.
Yeah, when they write the 30 for 30 about this game, it'll be a pass. Everybody will say it. Oh, no. Look out. Fernando tried to roll. Herter didn't get it there. Bembry fills the lane and scores. LaVine, Saturansky, Young, and Arcidiacono, the 5 on the floor. Oh, big 3 for Thaddeus.
Oh, man, maybe my youth league boys club team, we had some terrible uniforms. We were playing in T-shirts with our names on and number.
Zach on the hunt for a drive. Pull-up jumper. He got it for 2. Carter again wanted to line it up. Young popped out on him, and that's a great find to Damian Time. Kobe White up the sideline. Archie to the corner at the buzzer.
Oh, Archie dimes. Archie. Quarter was 23-22, so you cut into that. You just got yourself in a deep hole in that first quarter. Oh, let me get some butter with that roll. 15 points.
Markkanen knocks it down.
Bang, bang.
Who's Coach K rooting for, you think? His own guys right now.
Yeah, his own guy. One of the assistant coaches here getting on there. You got to remember now, that as your franchise player, you just kicked that chair. The players policed themselves. We didn't need a coach. You didn't need Phil to yell and get you to play, or Johnny Bob.
Oh, my.
Some dive cuts. Ball movement and player movement is the key.
think that's what Jim Boylan was signaling, like pass the ball as Trae Young lobs it up. And this
because of that right there. I'm going to get you more games because of that.
Thank you so much. Oh, that is a huge shot pass. Thaddeus Young. No. Rebound for Zach. Kobe White over Herder. He got it.
Sub-Zero.
I love watching the kid. He's got a high motor. Here it is again. Kobe White. Follow no. Third chance. Yes, Satoransky. The beat showed. Now Fernando in the paint for a while. Lost the ball. Herder got it.
Oh, a tough basket by Herder. He had to earn that one.
Kobe the other way for two.
He came on the scene and he's exploded, and he's had some huge games. Good defense by.
Reddish lost the ball. Up ahead, Dunn. Lays it in.
Let's see what
first minutes for him after 16 yesterday in that game against the Lakers. Wallace got two.
That's big boy guy who hasn't played a lot this year. Gives himself up for the team.
Cornette, little step through, got two, and played in college at Santa Clara with Steve Nash and knows what good, clean backcourt play can mean.
Tough,
he cannot love it.
You've got to find some offense.
Wallace blocked away by Cornette.
I think Cornette blocked that with his form.
Look, the Bulls at halftime were up 15. They've grown the lead now to 23. 5 in double figures tonight for the Bulls. Satoransky again going to work. Tremendous effort defensively. Vince Carter fills up the jumper. It's for three, and it's a 24-point game. Arcidiacono's floater is good!
Arcidiacono living right. Point line. 20%. Oh, give me that. Games, man. I mean, that's going to be tough for them to maintain.
Jabari Parker is going to...
Still winning.
That's right.
The Suns are probably the one of the surprise teams in the league right now.
Yeah, they're hanging around in that loaded West. That three goes possessions to the game, too. And the long rebound doesn't help as Markkanen just slams that into the deck.
Oh, he smacked that.
Hutch.
There he is. Yeah, that's Young Pip. 3 blocks tonight.
Vince Carter on Chris Dunn. Measured him well. Got two and a... Dunn declined on the shot. He drives instead and scores.
Young is a dynamic scorer, but I mean, he has really, they have put the clamps on him. 2 of 10.
Herder fouled. He gets
Young and give you some floor spacing.
He's so good in the lane. Very
Sato, don't show it all to him down here in the ATL, Sato. Sato said, y'all want me to score? You want me to score? Okay.
Oh, some thunder from Satoransky.
He's playing for the Czech Republic in the summer.
Yeah, how about it? Markkanen turns it outside. One more.
Sato,
yes, sir!
Give me the hot sauce.
The opportunity he does here to be an additional scorer. Hutchison flying in. Got it! And a foul. You get a 19-point lead. The Lakers come back. And Jim Boylan said it in our pregame. Sometimes you just get beat by a star. But to have these
big leads is when you can get these kind of guys, get those guys out here and get some minutes.
Herder pumps up the jumper and Bembry the follow.
I mean, I know they're playing right now. Atlanta's, with Trae Young not even being out there, they've had a hard time trying to find anybody that can score other than Vince Carter.
Satoransky, a career.
MJ dunked on you. And so, I mean, how many guys do you actually see in this day and age, guards, no hand check?
Right.
You can't touch him. See, back then, people were elbowing, grabbing, holding. See, here, this league, there's a 3 by Herder.
Do more than you expect. You're going to win more games than you lose.
And I expect him to be more aggressive offensively because that takes a lot of pressure off everybody else.
113-93, the Bulls' first 20-point lead.